Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to National Files. This is session number 86. In a previous session, we finally started seeing actual alien ships again. We dealt with our first encounter with Mutons, had another set of sectoids of Snakemen arrive, and then Ethereals. Ethereals could have gone better, all things considered, but we still got our captives that we still got captives we weren't expecting, but I will gladly take. But we found ethereal saddles in a observer ship, and that'll get us to something I wasn't really expecting to get. Well, down the line, the astrometrics is required to get the ultimate fighter transport ship, the Avenger, which we're not gonna get for a while, but it'll help with it'll help with the late game end game gauntlet. I was building Cyberon. I was, and I stopped. So much not really micromanaging. Like, I can just realistically just let these other bases not be armored, but I'd rather actually my other bases not get destroyed, because they do provide coverage for intercepting. So you guys are fully cybered, and then we will get the interceptors eventually, but get our research bases done first. Just remember, I'm still turning dog. I have not actually. I remember I was doing that at one point. I forgot that I stopped for some reason. Oh, I need to transport around. It does remind me to have I even gave people. No, I thought I bought guns for people, but I guess not. I mean, we have the cash. You can say for like the first three bases, the intercepted bases, I didn't really get around to doing this stuff. I'll eventually transfer maybe some turbo laser stuff eventually, but I'm still trying to get around to armoring every single recruit and council agent. Did I give you guys stuff, or you just have a bunch of excess? So I'm gonna just give you guys some of the excess laser stuff. That's fine. The other bases should be fine. As for manufacturing, continue to make cyber armor. And HQ. I'm never gonna use these stun clips, and I know it. Magnets could be made the smart magnets again. I keep forgetting to shove that stuff back in. Technically, take the regular laser sniper out because you have two laser snipers. I could discontinue the regular laser rifles. Also, keep them at base, but I don't need to have them on the ship anymore. Alright, that should be fine. That should be fine. Let's continue to spin the globe. I think the board's clear for now, though, right? Because I really want to go to Shog or do a ghost mission, which I still don't want to. No, have a zombie. Get rid of zombie. Alright, the snakes are trying to... The snakes were trying to make a base, which I'm not a fan of. Not the rover. Starfighter, go to the excavator. Small ship. All that over land. Forever 2 can go check that out. Engage. Alright, excavator is downed. Go intercept that contact, see what it is. Another excavator. Engage. You can disengage. Right, I'm injured for a while. People are injured. Jay needs some R&R so they can't go on this mission. Bellion, Zero, Rouge. And Ren. Also, Rebels first. Image John Cena's imminent. There it is. Usually I don't, but I got this week Sunday and Monday mixed up, so I am live today for once. Okay, so hard save down and let's get to work. Right, these are excavator ships. I'm not sure what's on them, because usually... Because the first time we had these sort of missions popped up, there were battleships involved and I couldn't deal with them. Oh, I forget rating zero's a Kyber now. That's why I have 2 Kybers. Incidentally, we might be able to do some mice of rebellion. We'll see. You know, if I have 2 scions, I should be able to maybe do some micro cheese. We'll see. It's fine. That's fine. Bob has the electrical gun. Goose has a rocket launcher. Except for Rouge. Rouge can... use Gauss Sniper. Yeah, use a Gauss Sniper. Also, with the soon, John Cena has 154 fire accuracy, so that gun is lethal. Alright, that's good to me. So as a reminder, we're on the lookout for any alien leaders or engineers. The rest is free for us to keep or kill as we need to. I'm just not sure if excavators have leaders. I would imagine they have engineers, but we'll see. Fire, don't fire. Definitely don't fire. And we spawn in the middle of the map. Well, see what happens. Pretty fast turn. Oh, well, that explains why it's a very fast turn. The explosion from the power source popped this open and killed two snake men. That checks out. Maybe plasma pistol. Something for backshopping, but I don't know what exactly. Did I have to do that? Not really, but I felt like doing so. I should have saw it coming. I don't feel that comfortable stepping out because something did shoot me from beyond line of sight over here, which I can't ID from. Which I can't ID or I just don't see from that angle. We'll see. Flush your gun. And drop smoke. You can. We didn't see anything from... Okay, there was something behind us, apparently. And Legend got slightly scratched because of that. Well, I'm glad he had a little pistol, not something actually dangerous, but still. Am I gonna realistically be able to capture the NG? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Grim was NG. Probably not, because Legend's not really that good at a brawl, and he does have sense check. Of course, he failed his CQC check. Okay, it looks safe enough to at least approach and see what's inside the ship. Or try to target, just go over and just zap the guy. I think that's easy to do that. Level Spartans. Okay, fails are patched. I'm more confused, like that nobody saw the snake man. Something's up top. Oh, where's my little guy? Well, where's their little snake, but don't. These things do have engineers and well, navigators are a given, but they do have navigators. I mean, engineers, my bad. And we can learn what excavator is, that the name should give away what it can and can't do. Also, power source popped. We'll keep the captains, I guess. Warren of Europe to Moose, as well as Rebel, Keystone to Legend, and Elite to Episode 0 and Legend, 5th and 8th. Also, didn't we buy... They're gonna write pretty soon, don't worry about it. I'll get those you gotta excavator at daybreak. Continue to transform dog. How out is Legend for? This is a little scratch. Got a spare suit. Okay, Alien Coffee gets the next set of armor. Envoy ship. Okay. Probably gotta look that up in the Ufopedia. That person's trained. Ethereal Order. The Ethereal Order is the innermost circle of the alien society. Composed solely of Ethereals, this group seems to stand above all specimens we normally encounter on Earth. They also seem to have access to technology that isn't available or even understandable to the common aliens, in quotes. It's unclear whether they are the rule makers for the aliens or simply an executive organ. Powerful as they may be, they do not take direct part in the invasion effort. So says Asano anyway. Ethereal Corpse. This being is physically studded and seems incapable of sustaining any life functions. The muscles are severely atrophied, and the interior organs appear to be underdeveloped. The sensory organs, including the eyes, do not appear to function at all. The brain, however, is well developed and draws on a high proportion of the body's blood supply. It's a mystery as to how this creature can sustain itself without external support. Also auto-pulse weapons for whatever the worst happens. Ah, there's the entry. Envoy ships are extremely rare on Earth, carrying members of the Ethereal Order to communicate with other star-spanning forces. They are not dedicated warships, but should not be underestimated. Since they usually carry valuable aliens on board, we should attempt to seize them at all costs. It can be easily identified by a gold hue. Oh jeez, I think it goes pretty fast. Well, I guess a troop ship goes faster. Goes faster than a striker though. Strikers go pretty fast as is. Right, we can learn about that at some later point. You can have the Navi, I guess. Right, it says Lid is out. As it goes in. Actually, no, I remember said Balden about an actual mission. The Bald gets in next. Okay, you're doing astrometrics. No. Here we're going to settle. Oh, you can work astrometrics. Actually. You get the whole frame. Sorry, I just having a jerk up, but don't mind me. Anyone can work on that, so you will work on astrometrics. You could tell me about sandals. And you're telling me about the other captives. All right. What does the founder get to do? The founder gets to do nothing because there's not there. We've done a lot of research as is. Right, Baldberry qualifies to be a Helix Knight. Take the... Take over just a turbo rifle. Turbo laser rifle. The rifle's fine after all. Oh, hi, there's a contact right in front of us. Really unfortunate. Spawn if we spawn in the corner and something sick there. Oh, hi, it's two different things. While you're not looking at us, that's the only good news, but you have a heavy plasma in your pocket. And this is why we don't leave the ship turn one. That really do negative damage. And I really love about the shot then. Okay, now you're just trolling the game. What was contact 2? Oh, rifle saws. Okay. What rate would that be realistically? I had to try. Did Moose also get tapped and I didn't? Oh, no, Dragon's right there. Okay. Yeah, made a panic. I was doing it just because it wanted to be cheeky, but I wasn't sure if they were gonna panic given the morale. Do I see the ship's over there? The power source may be attacked actually. Also very icy with the door there instead of the lift on top. And maybe control for this distance. Yeah, not really. I was hoping to do so to avoid having to run for the capture. He's probably going to continue to be stunned. Well, he's definitely stunned now. He's stunned and on fire. Doors there. Oh, it does have a lift on top. I just don't see because terrain's in the way. Alright, Darren, go pick up the body. Yeah, on fire and 14 damage. Hey, not the weather. I couldn't help but point that out, but yeah, welder. And well, if he dies, he dies. Or rather, he not die now, but if it happens, well. If you have to shoot, you can't because you have the eye for it. Don't see anyone. It might just be on the ship. Okay, he did survive. Of course he woke up with that. That was gonna be nice and merciful. You get to stay words. You get to stay being on fire until I say otherwise. Yeah, safe to approach more or less. John Cena should be able to get the beat on the person should they take the upper route.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, no survivors. We got the energy, that's all that matters. Navigators are nice to have, but I don't need all the navigators in the world. Since I know I have a hole, I can sell that one. Saw the John Cena, Field Med Thorn, and Separate of Bruges. Oh man, it gives you Sadie. Right. Just had to check because we rarely get those for actually healing. Right, continue to transform the doggos. And Artemis gets that plasma next. Council's giving us more of their agents. Saboteur. How many more that have to be claimed? Oh, I'm a soldier actually. Telep ship. Don't need telep ship so that I can get sent back to Slep. You signed up abductor, okay. Alright, the Mutons want Antarctica for some reason. Yeah, I may want to send Moose on that one because I want to send the Hammer on that one because abductors can be spicy at times. And having a reliable mind control is very nice. So interested in an abductor on an infiltration in Antarctica, but who am I to judge? Oh, actually, the navigator sits tapped out on research, I can tell us. Alright, that's good to know. Navigators can't tell us anything now. Just trace it until it ends. Or you're gonna allow it to like leave, aren't you? I really don't want to shoot it down because that's a lot of potential resources that get eviscerated because of that. Should have waited until it's landed. In hindsight. Right, you. Because I crafted the doggos. No, I'm done with doggo treatments. Okay. Yeah, I caught that. Crop circles. Refill in 6. I think it's gonna leave by the time you refill, but I could be wrong on that fact. Ethereals Saddle. Green goo. The aliens seem to be on a scientific quest to complete the formula to the ultimate mutagen agent. This mystical substance is supposed to automatically transform any life form into a biological machine. If for any realm that was programmed run the green goo. Fantastic as it sounds, the aliens actually encountered it at some point in their history, but so far have failed to reproduce this technology or even fully understand it. It's both reassuring and frightening to know that the invaders are as clueless about certain technologies as we are about theirs. Alien Sandals. Sandals are the lowest rank in the Ethereal Order. They are raised since early life stages, in separation from non-order Ethereals to protect their minds from cultural contamination. As their name suggests, they're responsible for security of the Order, but the actual purpose is to study and grow until perhaps they may become ready. They may become ready to attain a higher rank and eventually help replenish the ruling elites. Maybe I should have sent you guys one of the. Actually, no, you don't have space for that. Oh. I still need the other energy, I guess. It probably needs another 3 hours to get to refuel in time. Yeah. Oh, 1 hour. Yeah, you. Maybe I'll land again. It's cool. That's the one thing I've always noticed when vanilla behavior. Sometimes things just land multiple times. Ah, God, it's be nighttime. I'll take the risk. Because we do have a Lyrium flares now. Yeah, no trip charge because you're not even you're not a fully trained Kyber agent. You'd be half the mail. I mean, realistically, you're gonna be side controlling, so if you have to, keep them both in your hands, I guess, for now. That's what I'm trying to say. I can tell I got lazy because there's ammunition that shouldn't even be in those pockets that are just there for some reason. You're at weight capacity, so you can't even do much else. Okay, that'll do. I don't like night ops, but I did lose my one chance to try to go for this during the daytime or respawn. I never done a question, but we know what Mutons are. Yeah, that perfect vision. So a sort of flare probably is more beneficial to us than them. Right. As for how bright a Lyrium Flare is, it's pretty effective at lighting stuff up. The ship's on the other side of the map. I'm not sure how to feel about that. No, there's the ship. I'm not sure the smoke helped us, but I'm guessing this has better thermal vision because Valiant did not even see that. Well, Jack, you already have a job. Who do you see then? Oh, you see him. Yeah, this is why night bombs can be scary sometimes. You have precision plasma, heavy plasma. My mind fails me, but I think he's important, but he has a big scary gun. Yeah, that's night vision, but mutons have perfect 20/20 vision, so they can see us pretty well. Are you important? Okay, the Angies wore a black skin suit. Good to know. Well, anyway, I started blasting. Okay, or not, because your badge job. And then they proceed to shoot you until you see success. Well, also, kid needs hydration, something like that. So the Angie we want to attack. The other ones are just probably grunts. No, they're probably close enough they can see us. Do they have thermal? They have some thermal, but they have perfect night vision. They have perfect 20/20 vision, so they can probably see us. If Jared can barely see them, and they have similar night vision. Thermal. They can see us, but they can probably see us. Let's not shoot the guy with the heavy plasma because that will definitely get you dropped in. That'll make me sad. Drop your gun. I mean, there could be something there. But for now, run and get captured next turn. Hopefully no more friends show up. You're in an awkward spot, but hide there for now. Okay. I feel like I'm doing like very precise calculus or something like that. Okay, well, he's lit on fire, which helps, I think. Yeah, because he's lit on fire, we can see him. Okay, good. Very, very precision shooting. Good job, guys. Granted, I still need more lights to see at the doorway as well as the corner of the map, so show this first. I could also just shoot a rocket blindly over there, but I want to see the area before I start blasting, before I start using titanium. Alright, AO's bringing that up. And Eric can pick up this flare. I don't think it really matters because I think we're still close enough that he can see us. But it makes it feel a little bit better. Where's Storn? There's Storn. Send a captive. That's why we light our environment up. Change of plans. Okay, he should go down for now. Unfortunately, I spent all my actions, so I can't throw... No, I can, sort of. I was gonna say, I can't throw smoke, but I can. Turn off your headlights for a second. I don't like that I've grouped up like this, I'm not gonna lie, but I can't do much about that, so just wing it. Okay, he went down. Okay, now you can proceed to pop the NG. I'm not sure who he is, but probably sees us. Tails out. He's a guard. He's not important, I don't think, then. Small launcher. You know what? If they shoot each other, so be it. It'll be funny because small launchers. Right. That bird's out of the way. Okay, captain's unconscious. There could be stuff behind the abductor, but I think we're in the clear for now to approach. This is a little like that. I think we have about a turn, maybe 2 turns before they start crawling out of the ship. Have Moose check the backside real quick. If they can. Can you? No, you have to go through that. Just like these no man's zones. Someone has to watch a captive still, so that'll be Bob's job since he has the archer. Abductors have leaders, so I'm hoping the leader is going to be relatively easy to capture without having any psionics. Because we can easily do so, but I would rather not use all of my Scion Sanity for an abductor. Also, Legend second. Yeah, the backside looks clear. I think it's just UFO itself that has enemies in it. Actually, I might need second. Yeah, I might need a second pair of hands for this Muton. Yeah, you stand yourself. Well, I did buy us a turn. I don't think the guard is of much value though, but that is a captive. Just like the tank will buy us some time. I shouldn't stand next to the tank because they could also just go. They might also just have a grenade they'll want to toss at the tank. Yeah, the UFO looks clear to me. And if we have to, the half the melt is ready to assist with the multi-phase. And you're saying here to watch the that singular Muton. All right. John Cena, pull out your scanner. Muton woke up immediately, by the way. Yeah, back to sleep. Yeah, the ship is clear. I mean, the exterior is clear. Scan show 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 7. Probably the soldier and the stunner, maybe the guy with the one of the people went out, left this examination room. Looks like. What it looks like to me, at least. Yeah, I can deal with this. Actually, no, because you used my RTs already. Oh, actually, alternatively, you could just use this. So you see that Muton for your gun. Why are all the engineers carrying the terrifying things? Yeah, you're falling back, Dorn. 100%. This looks like the module where the lift is on this side and the center's where the leader probably is. Take a knee. That Mutons your target. Okay, also you second. Well, at least your body blocked for a turn, so that's fine. Gives us a chance to at least get in position for to continue to do stuff. Red will be in charge of making sure that the hybrid can do their job still. Yeah, not surprised. I'm surprised the Muton not only lost the fight, but got backstabbed by a precision plasma. Okay, that's safe. He not only took the shot, he nailed it and took that shot. Ice cold. Right, lay down your arm. Proceed to be greeted outside. Oh, you don't have a stick, actually. What is yours, out of curiosity? Semi-reasonable. Anyway. Okay, he's pacified. As I realize I don't have them as actual stunners. I don't care about the other guys that are down currently. I guess Balance should be able to just keep this guy down. In worst case, minigun may have to be utilized. Something is there. Understood. Yeah, I'm not gonna mind control every single mutant, so go away. It's tempting too, but again, sanity is important for the hybrid. Rouge, make your way over there. Seeing the contact there. Oh, hi. Okay, that's the section of the wall. That's our leader. I recognize him too. Man, that means I lost the fist fight entirely. Could MC, but I want to wait till next turn for that. I was at 10 fails, the map checks out. He's gonna perish pretty soon. Actually, you have a godsend. Go over there. Killed their guy's Stone Cold. As I say, killed their guy's Stone Cold, but I would a second thought. I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to just willingly climb down of his own volition. Well, the leader's taken care of. Immediate turn, still that soldier has to be what's left. Surprise, surprise, he's unleft. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the chance to have the Muton leader get caught in the crossfire. Alright, so our custom stats, and we got their leader. Yeah, we got the leader, for sure. I'll be honest, I'm surprised the small monsters didn't have kill bombs in them. That's surprising. Oh, the Praetorian's brain dead. Okay, the Praetorian doesn't know anything. Understood. Why do I think Muton leaders can know stuff? Well, they know some stuff, they just don't know stuff that we care about. Well. Guards are guards. Soldiers are soldiers. Okay, so no, just capture the engineers and call it good. Deputy to Thorn, Incapacitator to Eric, Night Owl to Moose, Overwatcher to Jake, and Suppressor and Warrior to Thorn, of which Thorn is maxed out on Suppressor medals. 10 time units, 10 strength, and some other stats. Very nice. That person's right. Statement scout. We're gonna shoot that down. Mib continues to be upset. I'm definitely getting a good supply of zip muscles at the very least. Although it's still I'm still rolling the dice and getting the stuff that's actually important from the research table on them. Ethereals saddle. Cold stars. According to all the Ethereal tales, cold stars are anti-stars. Instead of radiating energy, they sap out energy from anything which goes near them. While such objects are unlikely to really exist, they have a special importance in Ethereal culture, being associated with everything negative. More specifically, they present everything hostile to the Ethereals, which must be destroyed. Some legends say that these cold stars are inhabited by shadow people, beings of absolute evil, horrifying perversions of laws of nature. So she's trying saying that 5 times fast. You're trained. Alien astrometrics. Even to the aliens, deep space navigation is a significant challenge, considering they require very exotic physics, which make hyperwave theory look trivial in comparison. Advanced space navigation requires a highly trained helmsman who silently interfaces with the ship's systems to gain multi-dimensional perception of space-time. While we cannot fully grasp this technology yet, we can use it to improve our space travel capabilities and significantly shorten interplanetary flights. It's important down the road, but it's very nice to have that early. Wait, tell me about this home. Oh, more science just sitting there. Is it HQ? HQ, right? Yeah. Doggo seeds are done. Small convoy. Right, you're fully cybered. Okay, so start getting those to the airstrike bases. It's kind of red. I didn't notice that. Maybe it's another freight run. And the expert's got a boss. Not that. 8 follows 9. Then 9 goes to Japan. And armor aesthetic is the other cyber suits. Back to base. Other way around. Starfighter, engage, contact, engage. You know what? Just because we can, I'm sort of curious as how bad idea this is. Go and shoot down the freight ship as well. Segment engineer. Oh, we actually got the important tech. Delta radiation. Delta rays are completely different from any sort of radiation known to humanity. These rays generally do not interact with ordinary matter or energy, so they're harmless to humans and impossible to detect with ordinary equipment. They do, however, react with the Ethereal element, exciting its atoms and destabilizing their structure, therefore allowing for quick conversion from matter to energy. This is possible thanks to the unique structure of the E115 molecule, which allows it to trap delta radiation. Unfortunately, the rate frequency to provoke this reaction makes the range extremely short, which prevents us from disrupting alien weaponry on the battlefield. We can now research the plasma grenade, Ethereal mini bombs, storm lance, power maces, and most importantly, the assault suit. And this could be our whole frame. Okay, sure. Does that have an entry, or am I just out of luck today? Oh, I know what an excavator is now. Right, which means Giant Boundary, you have something you can actually do for once. Assault suit. Right, we still need the advanced lab, but assault suit's the first step to better suits. I think there's other stuff we can't do because it requires labs which the other places don't have. Okay, that means you have stuff you can do then. Game really wants me to go to the reptoids. I think maybe once we have access to these 2 power suits that we can make our own, maybe I'll do it. Army's still a bit wary given the Dragon Breath weapons they have. Or the other mission, the other shock mission I don't want to even try to do. Alright, this is the base that has all the doggos. Forgot that fact. Drone factory. We located a manufacturing site where the hybrid network assembles the robotic minions. It's heavily protected by many hybrid combat units, mostly drones produced on site. We need to neutralize the facility before these drones become a direct threat to XCOM. I don't think I've done one of those before, so I'm intrigued, I guess. Yeah, Jake's out for now. Too much excessive micro. I say that and then I immediately want to put him back in because Aquanaut. Yeah, I guess so. I do have August stuff, right? Need to step over the sonic rifle, the blaster rifles at some point. Yeah, we have options. Thinking of that. They're Area 52. Got it. Oh yeah, so how do these sonic pulsers? Send those two. Lobsters. Why had to be lobsters? I was ready for anything but lobsters. No, I'm out of shotgun shells actually. Oh yeah, the Thunder Archer works underwater. I always forget that fact. But then again, it's also the first mission we have been able to use such a thing. That's yours. Okay, then we need the flares. hoping it's just a singular lobster, not multiple, because lobsters are a pain if you don't exploit their weakness. Order spawn. Okay, lobster detected. So that is a lobster. These are luckily not actual fully sentient lobsters, but they are lobster. Okay, you really wanted to throw the flares by each other. Sure, you do. Lobster might have one critical weakness, and that's the choke damage. Unfortunately, we're underwater, which means we can't exploit that fact. And, you know, like in Terror from the Deep, they can take a beating. Okay, it's just one. Because the turn went really fast. Does anyone do anything to it? They are all bouncing. This does what? I mean, I'm not really surprised, honestly, if it's that low power. It's hitting the water around it, so I think everyone can see it once we get in range. Yeah, now we see it. You're trolling me. We can see it, our focus shotguns do nothing to it. Or at least we're in visual range now, so the moose should be able to do the job now. As I shoot a gas line back, so whoopsie. Well. The fun of underwater missions. When your people are as blind as the best sometimes. The focus shots do 110 damage though, so I'm surprised it's missing. It's not even doing damage at all. There's your damage. Okay, good. We unfortunately destroyed it, but mission accomplished. All can I say we're involved. With Moose getting more bravery. A warrior Southeast Asia the Moose, Land of the Valiant, or Washington Temple of Zero. Yeah, so Moose, Skynet, and Bob got bravery points. Cool. Segment Engineer. Okay, we got the other bit of tech. Cool. Elerium energy conversion. The element E115 can release energy with nearly perfect efficiency when based fast in delta rays. With careful modulation of these rays, one can successfully modify the form of the resulting energy output across the electromagnetic spectrum. This means that Elerium can be used to provide a wide variety of radiation forms with no extra hardware required. This property can be used for EM jamming, EMP bursts, and other similar applications. I'm not sure if that's what that leads into. Oh, it's important for that bit of tech in particular. Oh, we can research the EMP bomb. I think we have one somewhere. But what else do we need that's important? Oh, physics and the generator. Plasma phase lets us unlock plasma weapons eventually. Well, manufacture plasma weapons. What we're interested in is the grav generator, because that gets us to the important things we actually need currently. Right, that map checks actually. Right. Get you guys back in your actual tank. In your actual suits. Right, Jagger's actually supposed to get R&R. Power suits. Shock armor. And cyber armor. Oh, there's an embassy nearby. Of course there is. Evasive maneuvers, just disengage from that. If the casino gets caught in the open, it's fine because it has a gun strapped onto it. I just wasn't expecting to suddenly see another embassy being set up in our blind spot, nonetheless. Okay, it's choosing to decide to F off and engage the actual thing it's trying to target. Okay, you and Raven 6 are gonna scan. And you're gonna go to the object. You're gonna go to the mission. Yeah, there's our embassy. This is not embassy number 9 or something like that. Back to base. Back to base. Back to base. Right, there are rumors and sites of some note. Okay, don't fire that. Definitely don't fire that. I don't recall ever seeing this type of mission in my previous campaign, so this might be something new, or it could be something I just don't remember. Well, that is in fact a giant Roomba drum. Drone Central. Yeah, well, they weren't kidding when they said drones everywhere. Yeah, specialists. Too bad we don't need them anymore. That one has to die yesterday. Oh, jeez, one shot, one kill. Supervisor with a chem pistol. A deagle. Personal culture, I see. Probably another big drone, but the tank can tank that easy. That being sad. Okay, that was more than I figured it'd be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 little hits. Move strikes again. I mean, that's a pretty cool looking design, but that's a lot more. That's a lot more action than I was expecting to see. Assault rifle. Or is another hybrid? There's another room over there. Man, they're everywhere. I mean, it makes sense because it does make sense given that we're fighting a drone factory, but still, that's a lot more than I figured it would be. Okay, the jump scare up top worried me a little bit. You I'm not worried about. It's the big drones I'm worried about, so charge. And they are all preoccupied, so that is just free. As soon as I clear this guy out. Two big, giant, scary, oversized Roombas, no problem. They're a pretty cool design though for a factory. That being said, I'm still gonna do this. Man, how many hybrids are there? Rhetorical questions, by the way, but still. Yeah, that's what shot me. Well, try to shoot me. Trade by my ship. Oh, there's an overpass on that too. There really is a cool design though, not gonna lie. Even have a little office space right there. Yeah, not surprised. Well, at least the hybrids are breaking pretty easily. Okay, you bounced all those shots. Okay, you pack, so that drone's probably what's keeping the mission going. Hard to guess. Oh, there's more actually. Oh, you probably berserk fire if I were to guess. Yeah. No. Yeah, that checks out. That means you probably see it, right? Oh, it's it. Okay, I get it now. You're like I can fire this turn. Rude. They superficially scratched my Spartan. All right, we'll do this hard way then. Oh, there was a supervisor behind a supervisor. Oh. And one surrendered. Okay, so let's have like a metric ton of drones. Good to know. Oh, so we caught two alive, but I don't really need them. Yeah, but we're for about a catch up, catch them alive. Mask color to Moose, because problem solver. Nice go quote Ren, Gunner to Legend, Juggle Brother Rebel, Exterminator, and multi-kill to Moose. Being a Halberds to Eric, Rocket Science to Moose, and Mastery the Best Problem Solver to Moose. And Thorns is out for a day. Alright, so we know an embassy exists in that area. Muton engineer. Tell us about the battleship. The battleship is the largest and most powerful alien craft. It's normally the primary alien mission craft, equipped with powerful weapons and numerous crew members. It's a ship made for battle, but enough said. Oh, I guess as we have that, I think we got the research we were looking for. Assault suit. A light power armor built over a titanium frame, powered with a miniaturized E115 battery. So this is the start of the next generation of armor. Don't really have that much to compare it to because it's its own little thing, but it is more armored than the cyber armor. This particular power suit is an upgrade over the Sim suit because they both give melee bonuses. Sim suit is just more double-edged sword where you're good in melee, but if you get looked at by energy weapons, you just get destroyed. It's also just more armored. It gives you protection against a number of things. Well, it gives you more protection compared to the Sim suit, and you still get stamina, strength, time units. It's good for our melee people. And there's a doggo version of it, because of course. Right, so you're gonna stop production on cyber armor. I want some assault suits. Give me like 5 for now. No bridge again for the cyber armor since we don't have power suit knowledge just yet. Not a council agent. Yeah, we can do that real quick. Martial artist. An extremist and self-styled vigilante learns from closely guarded secrets regarding aliens, the government, and other associated topics. The shock prompted him to become an extremist, this time a really hardcore one, and planned a terrorist attack to bring the public's attention to the ongoing secret war. Well, there's only one answer I can give to that, and that may be a tank, a rocket launcher, and various other things of questionable use. Totally not bringing attention to us about the secret war or anything like that. Or, you know, the guy in a really bright orange a very bright and gigantic orange power suit. Did I give you a pistol? I guess I did. You can carry that. They're probably one of the buildings, I would guess. Did I not put... Oh, I guess I've got to put Storm back on the ship. No. Well, found the extremists. A vigilante has an auto shotty. Unfortunately for them, they chose the wrong person to do auto shotty. On the downside, the civilian decided to block the way, and I can't take a shot without killing a civilian. So that's awkward. Yeah, the civilian goes down, and well, there goes cavalry metal probably. I don't think anyone has a knockout grenade. No. Unless I do something silly, which I don't think is gonna work. Yeah, too far away. Okay, well, we'll get him next turn for sure. This comes out if he does something else other than shotgun the civilian in front of him. Okay, good. Wait, did that civilian just jump on top of our paratrooper? Might have to rewatch the footage for that one. Alright, random civilians are coming to the ship to grab stuff that they don't need to grab. Alright, got him. Solid Depot 0, as well as Keystone, Vehicle with Pockets to Bob. Cabinets to everyone involved, with Moose and Legend getting their Moose, Legend, and Eric getting their 10th award for bravery. 3610, and people are getting closer to their 10th. And Bob got the Master of the Electric Club. I can tell us about the wear camp, so sure. Mutons continue to want to infiltrate Antarctica. So it's the weirdest place to try to infiltrate. Especially given the lack of armor, well, the lack of clothing these Mutons have other than the skin suit. Yeah, still better than... It's still better than the Stakeman infiltrating Hawaii. There's that at least. Luchador. Safin put the Nephilim gene. Well, remember the Nephilim, ethereal human hybrids from the ancient times? So Richard is saying that the side gene, making some people particularly gifted in psionic strength, may have come from the Nephilim DNA. They argue that our race has somehow retained such an alien gene throughout the ages, and whenever the supposed genetic legacy activates, the affected person will be born with high sight efficiency. I gave this hypothesis some thought, and you see, this is not so simple. Yes, alien genetic material might increase our psionic abilities beyond normal human limits. However, it can also bring us closer to the supposed ethereal ancestors, making it easier for them to subdue and control us. After all, we are like them, but young and weak. Only the future will tell if it exists for good or bad, or not at all. That's our last captive, isn't it? You. Oh, I have a safe soldier that we can't do anything with, so get him to the section, I guess. You can tell me about the power of the grenade. Okay. Muton engineer. Oh, we got the tech. Okay. Just get lucky. Which sort of evens out the really bad Alien Valder arc. The alien gravity generator is in fact a gravity emitter, which can amplify, nullify, or modulate gravity fields on small scales. While it has no direct combat application, it is sure to be a great boon to human space exploration, atmospheric flight, and many fields of engineering. We can now research UFO propulsion, gravitic lifters, and the grapple module construction. Dog assault gear. This protective suit augments a dog's physical capabilities while providing superior protection from most battlefield conditions. So, like the Civ version, it's a better suit for the doggo, giving them timing, stamina, and strength, and pretty decent coverage. Well, better coverage than the cyber suit gear. You know, this really snazzy black and blue. I may or may not make some depending on how many Civ muscles we have by the end. Dublin hazard containment. So I just need one more tech and then we can get the lunar trail and go into the giant gauntlet. Well, make preparations for the big gauntlet. You're gonna tell me about proportion, I guess. The grav lifter we need to get the lightning and to also get into the ultimate craft. Well, or start to. What else do I need for the advanced lab? I forget. Grab module construction. Okay. Okay, so you can work on that because the next steps after that are important, but we need propulsion first. So you'll tell me about the ground construction instead. Yeah, the future tech is almost here. I can't wait for that. That can go to you, so that's being flown by an Ethereal. Another fantastic month, 8869 score, nice. That scored in last month, but we're making substantial progress now. We're almost... Oh, we're also 69 million income now, also nice. We're definitely way ahead of our maintenance costs. And senior awards going out. Eric's been with us for 2.5 years. Apotheosis for a year and a half. I refuse to say the name, but Rebels Soldier, you want me to name it, has been with us for 6 months. A number of base defense personnel and auxiliary agents for various months and or years. Power Mace. Using a layer 115 as fuel, this power weapon discharges a powerful electrical pulse to its unfortunate victim. A successful strike will overload the nervous system of the target, effectively knocking it out. The Power Mace will stun organic beings. It's a bigger stun stick. This one does have an accuracy modifier, but 95 electrical damage, it will probably stun everything but a Batarian since it's sort of resistant to electric damage. I'm so partial to the club because even though it's not as potent, it does have a power bonus of 20% of your reaction, so I think the mace also the mace I think also strips armor as well, so it can be pretty effective. Was it you? No. It was you. Oh, we can learn about this now. Sure, you can work on that. I don't think anyone's working the layer and bombs, so you can work on that after. Yeah, I'm still pissed. Also, speaking of other stuff, we have some assault suits. Oh. That one's on me because I meant to send a starfighter, not the rover. I think we're at the point where sort of want to stop doing covert out missions, but they're still fun to do, so I'll still keep the Land Rover around for a little bit longer. Also, I should continue to harvest those MIP chips because we will need Elerium. We'll need Elerium in large quantities pretty soon. Vice is really a fully trained sound. First of the suits have arrived. Grab module construction. With gravity generation technology in our hands, we can now produce our own grab modules. We're no longer dependent on scavenging for them on the battlefield. Advanced lab is on the table now. It's gonna be a while, but when we get there, we'll officially be in the late game. Once we get to that point. Gravitic Lifter. This device is ambiguous in alien architecture due to its simplicity and efficiency. It employs gravity generators to manipulate effective weight of items in range. A safe and reliable method of moving objects vertically, as the net force of a standard lifter is generally insufficient to seriously endanger a person, even if something goes wrong. All damage excluded. Now research the lander. I don't recognize this text, so it's probably something that was added recently. And so you know what, just have some fun. Since I think we have some spare. Yeah, we have plenty of synopsis. I'll make some for HQ for the doggos. Yeah, wrong place. Also, I'm still eyeballing those mid bases now that we have various forms of power suit. More council agents. Got a martial artist. A zapper that I forgot to recruit. UFO propulsion. The propulsion system UFOs is very unlike what most people associate with this term. There are no exhausts, no pistons, no propellers of any discernible kind. However, this appears baffling only until you realize how alien technology relates to one another. Titanium can be easily forged into any kind of power conduit. The puzzling patterns on the surface and inside a UFO hull actually do serve a purpose. They conduct and resonate with electromagnetic and gravitic waves that are fed into them directly to a power source's base, which rests on a titanium floor. This turns the whole UFO hull into one giant propeller, with stress directed by minute changes in the state of the gravitic magnetic field, which are in turn precisely adjusted by extremely efficient optronic circuitry. This also explains why UFOs go down even when our weaponry hasn't managed to seriously dent the hull. Feedback causes the power source to fail. Yeah, there's a lot of things that unlocks. Fire transporter, which is important, as well as hover tanks, the next generation of tank chassis. Yeah, that's the most important bit. Because once we get this, we get the lightning. And then we still have a lot of research to do to get to the adventure, but it is a start. Plasma grenade. This device works in the same way as a terrestrial grenade, except that it's more powerful. We can dismantle it to recover some Elerium. Plasma grenade does plasma damage. We can now research Elerium explosives, Elerium mines. Magva wants a word for questionable purposes. We can make grenades for the MGL and grenade launcher. So I recognize the mortar shells, but I'm curious. And also we can make Elerium missiles now. You know what, you guys can work on this stuff, I guess. Because we gone from having like nothing to work on to we have a lot of tank chassis and other stuff that the little bases can work on. Tell me about that. I'm curious about the actually, I'm curious about this one more. So you will tell me instead of the Gauss version, I guess. Someone else is already working on the... You're working on the lab. You're working on the transporter. Yeah, tell me about the mini bomb then, I guess. Because I have to know about that for a certain thing up that's far ahead from us. I'll go through one more day to see if anything else pops up. Ah, frick. Well, I pushed my luck. The game said no. Yeah, I think I also need to put on the table operations, because I think those missions continue to spawn until I do operations, so that's on the list now. When we come back next time files, we go see the Death Apocalypse. It'll be fun. We may turn tail and run, but we'll see.